afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Business Morning. It's Tuesday, the 12th of March. Let's get the show started. Elections is now getting out of the way of business, but politics and political position jostlings will continue in earnest. Let's get on business straight. But sticking a little bit with the elections, Lagos is Nigeria's economic epicenter, what you call the economic and financial headquarters for Nigeria. And of course, we've got a new governor who will be coming in about 2 months or so from now. So let's get a bit of the first word on the election of Babajide Sanwo-Olu as the next executive governor of Lagos State. What should be on his agenda for Lagos, Nigeria's economic powerhouse? Bismarck Rewane, who is Channel's economic counselor and CEO at Financial Derivatives Company, is live to us from our studios at the Stock Exchange to talk us through what you see there on your TV screen. That's what happened last weekend as far as the elections was concerned. But again, how do we go from here? Give you a bit of a sense of what Lagos State really is. That's what the voters and all that. The vote has been done. Next, the man who came second, Jimmy Agbaja, has since congratulated the man who won the elections, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of the APC. So that's already done and dusted. But look at some basic facts about Lagos State. It's a large metropolis. That's going without saying. We all know that. But of course, it's a regional powerhouse of its own. Investment, travel, and trade hub. One of Nigeria's largest airports by volume of users. Of course, travel as well. That's a very heavy federal presence in Lagos, of course, with the airport and all of that, seaports and all. So Lagos is very big on the economic front. But if you take a very quick snapshot from what FDC put together as if you try to understand why Lagos is very important to Nigeria as an economic powerhouse. Look at the population, around 18 million people. That figure is, depending on where you look, some folks is about 20 million people. Nigeria is about 193 million. So Lagos accounts for a very large number of not just the largest part of the population, a large portion of the population, but also a very working and economically active population. I think Lagos will be #1. Then you look at the GDP. That's about $95 billion out of Nigeria's $422.5 billion US dollars. Income per capita, that's much higher than the national figure of $2,157. That's about $5,277. In terms of life expectancy, that's the devil in the details. Average age in Lagos, life expectancy is 49 years. I'm already above that. So I've crossed over to the federal Nigeria, which is 55 years. 0.2 as at 2018. Okay, so I'm one of the lucky guys who've crossed the life expectancy of Lagos with all the snarling vehicular and chaotic roads that you have in the city. Ease of doing business. Nigeria ranks 146th on the ease of doing business ranking. In terms of debt, Lagos has about 734 billion naira. Nigeria has about 23 trillion naira in debt. In terms of inflation, Lagos is a bit shy of the federal figure of 11.37, coming in at 12.1%. And unemployment, just also tracking the federal figure of 23.1. Lagos is about 25 to 27.